Hello there. Today we are going to study about data warehouse. What is data warehouse? So in order to do that, we will go through the definition of data warehouse first, the technical definition, and then we'll see some concepts of data warehouse, and then we'll take an example to understand better. Now let's go through the definition. Data warehouse is defined as subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant, and non-volatile collection of data in order to provide business insights and aid in the decision-making process. This is the technical definition of data warehouse. Now, the terms subject-oriented, integrated, time-variant, and non-volatile are the features of data warehouse. Now, we'll talk about the features in later video. Now, let's go through the concepts of data warehouse. So, data warehouse is a relational database which is hosted on a cloud or an enterprise mainframe server. Data warehouse takes data from various heterogeneous sources, and the data can be anything like the production data, internal data, archive data, etc. Now it takes the data and helps in the process of analysis and decision making for any business. Now data warehouse stores large amount of data, and it stores it in a historical format, that is, more than one version of data can be stored. Unlike the operational databases where each version of data will require its own unique identity. Data warehouses can perform read and retrieve operations only. Data warehouses are not programmed for write and update operations because they store data in historical format. Once the data is entered into the data warehouse, it cannot be updated or it cannot be deleted. Either we can dump another version of the same data, which can also be called as an improvement. So we can only retrieve and read the data in order to perform analysis and decision making process. Let's take an example. For example, a company stores information pertaining to its employees, their salaries, developed products, customer information, sales, and invoices. Now the higher authority, be a manager, the CEO, they might want to ask a question pertaining to the latest cost reduction measures or the development in the products which are ongoing, and or the customer engagement informations and how the sales are working or how they're improving, or what are the benchmarks of the products. So to answer these questions, you will need data warehouses. Now, to answer these questions, data warehouses can be used very efficiently. They can help the employees or the higher authorities to get answers to all of these questions in a very efficient way. Because of the feature of that is data warehouse stores their data in historical format, so they can get information, compare the recent data with the data of last year or last 12 months data can be compared with previous year's data in order to gain insights and work in those directions. So this is the main service of data warehouse, that is allowing the executives to reach business decisions based on all these disparate raw data items. I hope you understood what data warehouse is and how it works. So if you want to read more about it, there is a link in the description of the blog. Please do check it out, and if you benefited from the video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.